So if you have a condition where you want to count a certain number of bars, you want to count up to a minimum number of bars, to check to see if there's at least, say, like, I don't know, 10 bars above a moving average, BloodHound can do that. So let's make a new logic template here. So let's say if we want a minimum of, I'll set this kind of high, 20 bars above or below an SMA. We can do something like that. So first thing we'll need is a comparison solver. Right? So the comparison solver will tell us when a bar is above or below, right, a moving average. So let me get my chart set up here, and let's grab a moving average. Let's see. Well, you said SMA, so let me grab an SMA here. All right, so there's an SMA. All right, so I've got a 30 on there, so let's just do a SMA 30, and let's shrink the chart up. All right, so yeah, we might have a little section here where we might have 20 bars above the SMA. So let's find out. All right, so first thing is let's build our solver that's going to tell us, whether a bar is completely above or completely below the SMA. So we're going to be looking at the low price and the high price and compare it to the SMA 30 in this case. All right, so input A, we'll set that to price. And so if the bar is above the SMA, let's generate, we're going to use the low. And so we'll generate a long output if the low of the bar is above the SMA. So there we go, right? We already see some results here, right? So all of these bars, the low of the bar is above the SMA. So we're getting a long output. Actually, the SMA 14, sorry, not the 30. We haven't gotten there yet. All right, now we'll generate a short output if the high of the bar is underneath or below our SMA. So now let's change input B. Let's adjust that so matches what we have on the chart here to a 30 period SMA. There. Okay. There we go. And so now we can grab a signal counter, connect that up. And so what do we want to count up to? Well, we want to count up to 20 bars. Our look back period needs to be a minimum of 20. So we'll just keep it at the minimum of 20. But you could say, but you could do something like, say you want to see if there's 20 bars above or below that moving average, within the last 30 bars, right? So you could kind of create an allowance so that not all the bars have to be above the moving average. You could say just 20 out of the last 30 bars, could be above. So, but I'll just knock that down to 20 and 20. So this is going to look for 20 consecutive bars in a row. So, and let me turn the fuzzy logic off here. Let's put it on digital. And there we go. So, so we can see that right there, right where the long output starts, that is our 20th bar. So looks like we had about 26 bars above our moving average. All right, so while BloodHound doesn't count bars, you can use it to identify when a certain number of bars are above or below your moving average. And we could also do the same thing. We don't really need the signal counter. We could use something a little more simpler. I could just use a LookBack node to do the same thing. And it's a little simpler to set up here. So I'm going to turn the displacement off. So, and we'll set the lookback period right to 20. And then the mode will be available. Right? So once your period is greater than 1, so if the period is 2 or greater, then the mode becomes available. And we're going to set it to min, I believe. Yeah, minimum. So we want a minimum of 20 bars. So basically this look back is analyzing our solver here, our comparison solver. And this look back is looking for, a minimum of 20 bars with an output. Right? So if we take a look, so if we look at the solver's output, what's that look back node doing? Well, it's looking at the output of the solver and it's looking for a minimum of 20 bars to have an output. Okay, so hopefully I'll see you in tomorrow's workshop. If not, then have a good weekend, guys, and hope to see you all next week. Okay, bye-bye.